YouTubers and Doctor Who fanatics to the 3rd December scheduling video and the 2nd video for section 1 of December scheduling for TG Productions, called Childhood and Classics of Doctor Who. This time I'm going to be going over a countdown video, and this is the top 10 items in my collection. I've got quite a big variety of Doctor Who related items, such as Big Finish audios, special limited edition sets, cosplay, props, Doctor Who books, signatures, framed photos, DVDs and even figures. So yes, I hope you enjoy this countdown video of my top 10 favourite items in my collection. For number 10, it is the Lost in Time box set, because this is the best experience if you love missing episodes. Now, I don't just love the missing episodes with Doctor Who, I love the missing episodes generally. It's a discussion which I enjoy, stuff which intrigues me to find out what is actually missing. Again, in another way, it's quite depressing that missing episodes are a thing. But to see recoveries, to see hope that missing episodes can be found is a great feeling. But the biggest stuff with missing episodes would be something like Z-Cars, Softly Softly, Out of the Unknown, BBC material, or like ITV's The Avengers. But the big one is definitely The Avengers and Doctor Who. You know, these Doctor Who episodes were originally on master tapes, but they were completely wiped cleaned to be ready to be used again. And then these films were sent on 60mm film, and then sent overseas to different countries, and then brought back, that was the plan, and then to be destroyed. But you know, their plan didn't really work out, because not all of them were sent back. You know, when colour TV came around, you know, all these episodes were just junked, and it's not just with the black and white episodes as well, but it happened with the John Puri episodes, and this could have been a thing. Not only that the first Doctor and the second Doctor stories could have been missing, but also the third Doctor stories, even the fourth Doctor stories, because there is stuff missing from the late 70s with some of the shows. Even, I know it's a very small amount, but there's even some stuff from the 80s, early 80s that's missing. It's pretty crazy stuff, and it would be a horrible feeling if there were stuff from the Purvis era and even the Tom Baker era that would be missing. Like the 60s, you know, loads of it missing. Marco Polo, nothing. Completely nothing, which is sort of odd because it was sent to the most countries, over 20 countries, and as well there's probably dupes out there as well, so there's probably even more. By the Lost in Time box set, it gives you just the best experience for the Doctor Who missing episodes. You know, you've got the surviving episodes from The Crusade, being the Lion, which brilliant when we have it, and it is a little bit outdated now because Galaxy 4 surfaced, the Underwater Menace has surfaced, and more clips as well, because you know, clips are always usually being found all the time. Yeah, definitely has to be on the list. Lost in Time is the best experience for Doctor Who and the best box set you can ever get. Number 9 on the list is an absolute gorgeous Doctor Who book. It's actually not a rare Doctor Who book, you can definitely get it, but it feels lovely to have it in the collection. Full of information on the show. And it was in fact the most popular W.H. Allen release, it was. And it is Doctor Who, A Celebration, 2 Decades Through Time and Space. W.H. Allen hardbound release. I mean, this is just an absolutely gorgeous book to hold in your collection, and to have it, and to put it on a... I actually do have this temporarily on a stand next to the 1971 annual and the Key to Time Deluxe. It's only temporary there because another rare Doctor Who book will eventually go there if I get it, which will be the Celebration Deluxe or the Early Years Deluxe if I can hunt it down. It covers to the start of Doctor Who, the creation of one of the most popular Doctor Who villains of all time, the Daleks, the implementation of regeneration, and the second Doctor to get into Doctor Who, cover all eras of the show, from the first Doctor to the 5th Doctor. And as well cover on the companions, got some stuff on K9, we got some stuff on the Doctor Who film archives, Doctor Who fan clubs. It's a wonderful put together book by W.H. Allen. Number 8 on the list, it is the rarest Doctor Who annual of all time, and to have the 1971 in my collection is just a real treat. I mean, annuals I didn't really collect. I didn't at all. Classics or new series. I do have new series ones. I never showcased them because I didn't actually remember having them, but I actually do have new series annuals, just don't remember getting them. But yeah, this is the Jewel in the Crown of Doctor Who annuals. It's the rarest out of the lot. You know, there's a few other ones which is quite rare. The Cyberman 1969 annual is actually the second rarest. The other Troughton ones are pretty damn rare. I won't lie there. Yeah, the other ones, like the First Doctor ones, pretty easy. And the other ones after the 1971 annual can be very easily tracked down. The 1971 annual does feel brilliant when you own it in your collection, and my copy of the 1971 annual is in perfect condition. The only really bad part about it is just a bit of chips by the corner. It looks like it was pulled off the shelf and it just damaged it a little bit and scraped it. But that's the only bit really. Got this for £75 and it was well worth it. Yeah, was the 1971 annual my most wanted annual? No, it's not. It was actually my second most wanted annual. My most wanted annual is the 1969 Cyberman annual. That's my most wanted one. I would love to get all the Troughton ones. 1968, 1969 and the 1970s one with like Troughtons by the console. I do love custom Sonics, and I have got two of them right by here. But this one is the number 7. This one's a very steampunk design, this one. It's quite nice. I used it at Day of the Doctors convention, this one. And then we have this one coming on the scene. This has been made by Custom Sonics, who make absolutely gorgeous Doctor Who Sonics. Also comes with a stand as well. Got this for £95, I do believe, if I researched correctly. They're a bit more expensive now. Yeah, they have many different designs such as Homage, Aurora, which is the one I've got, Cloister, Saturn, Homage Mark II, loads of designs. Yeah, this item here, you'll probably never find this because Custom Sonics, they don't do this design anymore because apparently stuff like Cloister and Saturn were more popular and that's what people were choosing over Aurora, so it was actually cancelled. Yeah, there was probably around about 20 to 30 of these done, really. I'm not sure how many were done, but there's only like a few, maybe a dozen, a bit more of these Sonics around, so it's extremely difficult to get now. It's pretty much impossible. Number 6 on the list, again like the Celebration. It's a gorgeous Doctor Who book which I'm so happy to have in my collection. And it is the most valuable Doctor Who book in my collection. It has the highest value. Not rarity, like difficulty appearing, even though it is very difficult to appear. But value, it is the highest, and it's a gorgeous W.H. Allen Deluxe hardback of The Key to Time. Yes, this was done as a standard edition and also Virgin republished it. If you like the Celebration, you like its content, yeah, definitely check out The Key to Time. The Key to Time even does homage to a Celebration, you know, bringing its success that it was the most popular W.H. Allen release. I gotta say that The Key to Time Deluxe is the most gorgeous Doctor Who book of all time. You know, these sort of books are made to be tough and survive. There's no bit of damage on this book at all. The pages are all crystal white, all nice and gold at the top as well. Yeah, this is one of the really valuable W.H. Allen Deluxe books. You know, The Key to Time, A Celebration Deluxe, and the Early Years Deluxe, which is the rarest W.H. Allen hardback of all time, even rarer than the Alan Wingate hardbacks. And yet, the Key to Time limited edition deluxe hardback is limited to 1,000 copies overall, but what makes it more harder than something like Times Champion, it's been out for more longer, so people would hold on to these, and with them appearing on eBay, it's so much more slim, and of course this has a lot more value to it. Yeah, it's limited to 1,000 copies, and I have 838 out of 1,000. Next item. This is something very strong to me because I have such a love for old films, I do, and to own something like Super 8mm of Doctor Who is something very special, it is. And I have the full film, colour sound, of Doctor Who Daleks Invasion Earth, the Peter Cushing movie. Yeah, this was a Walton film. They did a black and white silent and a colour release, which consists of 2 reels. For some reason I've got 4, and it's the full release of Daleks Invasion Earth, so it might have been like a special release by Walton, I'm not too sure, but mine's definitely different to the commercial release with like the boxes, so mine's different in some way. It might have been a special release, that's what I'm gathering. But yes, I have the full film of Daleks Invasion Earth on Super 8mm. Now, I would have preferred 60mm because it's more popular, and there was in fact listings of Daleks Invasion Earth and Doctor Who and the Daleks Peter Cushing movies on 60mm film, but they went for far too much money. They went for a bid. If it was a buy now, it might have been a different story. But Daleks Invasion Earth went for 380 quid, and Doctor Who and the Daleks went for 480 quid. So yeah, a lot of money. 60mm film, Doctor Who, whatever it is, even if it's clips. You know, Doctor Who, a Daleks Master Plan, 60mm clips was on eBay, went for 205 quid. You know, I personally wouldn't buy that because it's only clips. If I was to own something, which I don't already, very ambitious, I would love to own a Doctor Who 60s story on 60mm film. Any episode. That would be, that's one of my challenges. I own one on Super 8mm film, but I would love to own one on 16mm film. Doesn't matter what episode, just any. Next up, you've seen these before in the previous video. It's these VHSs, because it sparks my childhood, it does. Horror Fan Rock, Revenge of the Cybermen, Ark in Space, Pyramids of Mars, and Image of the Fender on VHS. These were my childhood stories, my first Doctor Who stories, have so much fond memories of them. I don't remember too much of Image of the Fender though, but apparently I did watch it with these ones. I just don't remember it. Maybe I just didn't want to watch it because I was scared of it. But I do have some memories of them. Horror Fan Rock I remember a lot. It was my first Doctor Who story out of all of them, and it has my favourite line in Doctor Who's history, it does. Revenge and Ark in Space, I have so much memories of Nerva Beacon. I remember Ark in Space more than Revenge because there was something wrong with the VHS with Revenge, but I do remember parts of it, such as the Cybermen attacking the 4th Doctor, and just the Nerva sets themselves. Ark in Space I remember a lot. The Wirren did get me, they scared me, that's why I love the Wirren. Pyramids I remembered a lot, such as the robot mummies. Image of the Fandom, no, not really, but I think I was trying to not watch it. But again, it was so long ago, but apparently I did watch it with the other ones. So yeah, that's number 4, these VHSs. Number 3 on the list is my cosplay. My 4th Doctor cosplay. Got this for Christmas 2014. And boy, it does feel great to have a lovely cosplay. I was thinking that maybe again I will make some more cosplay, not make physically, but you know, search around and get all the necessary clothing to make more cosplay. That would be nice, but I do like my 4th Doctor cosplay. And overall, it was very cheap. I got most of this from eBay. You know, some people pay hundreds of quid for their cosplay. I've also got the 4th Doctor hamburgers over there. But yeah, the scarf was the most expensive part. It was like 40 quid. But the rest of this was very cheap. The jacket was a £5. Maybe I'll make some more, who knows. Yep, that's number 3, my cosplay. Yeah, I've used that on 2 occasions I have. Day of the Doctors and Big Finish Day 7. My second favourite item in my entire collection. This is a book I just thought I would never get because it's one of the most valuable Doctor Who books of all time. You know, it's in the top 10 it is. But with overall difficulty, it's one of the most difficult books to get. And it's only appeared 5 times on eBay overall, whereas what I've gathered actually, with the Autumn Invasion about 3 or 4 times, so not a lot. I'm talking about the Alan Wingate hardback of the Cave Monsters. It was a magnificent feeling getting this one. Definitely something was on my side because when I went on eBay, I had 30 minutes remaining and it was so cheap. It was a bid listing as well. I got it for 28 quid. This was listed on eBay twice. First time over 144 quid with the post and packing, equaling it to 150 quid. But then a seller relisted it, maybe because he didn't want it, I don't know. But he only got 28 quid for it. Very good seller because he didn't cancel it or relist it. Or extend the time on it. These were targeted as library books, and unfortunately, same thing with the Autumn Invasion hardback. They were targeted as library books and most of them were pretty much thrown away. So there's probably not a lot of them around now, which is a damn shame. Yeah, the book is in good condition, and for this I would just open the book and show you the condition of the pages because I didn't. Yeah, that's the only sign that it is an ex-library copy. Again, the value is so high in it, but the pages are actually in very good condition. I did say that page 27 is very loose, but it has been repaired. So yeah, the book is in very good condition with some stains here and there. The book as well has also had a bit of discoloration because of its age. And of course the condition has been, it feels like the book's been passed around a lot from like collector to collector, and now it's in my collection and I'm not getting rid of it. And from number one, my favourite Doctor Who related item in my collection, it's this. A frame of me in a photo shoot with 3 of the classic Doctors. Tom Baker, Sylvester McCoy and Colin Baker. This was from Day of the Doctors and I absolutely treasure this. Also why I love this so much, it was my first time meeting the legendary Tom Baker. You know, every time you meet him there's always magic. Tom Baker has that sort of magic which never fades when you meet him multiple times. You know, that's not with all like Doctor Who stars I get, they lose their magic when you've met him a lot, but Tom Baker, he always has the magic. No, I adore this. Day of the Doctors was just a fantastic convention. Met other YouTubers, met a lot of subscribers, same thing with Big Finish Day 7. I love conventions. It's been a while since I've attended one. Just been busy, been working, haven't had the time, and I've been putting my money to the Ultimate Showcase rather than a convention. It was one of my favourite times in my Doctor Who journey, has been going to Day of the Doctors. Not my first convention, but my first convention which I really did like. Kind of Comic-Con, you know, it's alright, but it's not like fully Doctor Who related it is, but these are fully related to Doctor Who, like Day of the Doctors, Big Finish Day 7, I prefer them a lot. The Copthorne Hotel is pretty small, and yeah, hopefully I will attend more conventions. Yeah, this is my favourite item in my entire collection related to Doctor Who. So yeah, that was the video of my top 10 favourite items in my collection. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to do a video response to this, you're more than welcome to do it. So thanks for watching. I will see you in the next December scheduling video, which is a review of Horror of Fang Rock. See you in that video, and of course, have a good one.